A chorus of 70,000 inside the Stadio Olimpico, and we are almost ready for the off. Juventus are without two key players, Claudio Marchisio and Alvaro Morata, who are both suspended. It's a back three, so Andrea Bazzali starts. Fernando Llorente comes in to partner Carlos Tevez, who scored a phenomenal 29 goals this season. Paul Pogba made a timely return from injury recently. The majestic Andrea Pirlo was 36 yesterday. Lazio without the injured Lucas Biglia and Lorik Sana. Santiago Gentiletti plays only his fourth game for Lazio, having been injured most of the season. Antonio Candreva had a brief loan spell with Juve 5 years ago. Senad Lulic scored the winner in the final 2 years ago here against Roma. Felipe Anderson is one to watch, and like Pirlo, Miroslav Klose is also 36. Stefano Pioli, the coach of Lazio, Max Allegri in charge of Juventus. Lazio are in familiar surroundings at their own home, but the champions Juventus are just after a double, and then maybe that tantalising treble. They won't be fazed by this. They're not fazed by anything. And Lazio will be keen to get on the front foot early, because Juventus have bossed the two league meetings between the sides this season, winning 3-0 here back in November and 2-0 in Turin last month.
And interestingly, in it looks like they're matching up Juventus. Juventus are, used to playing this three at the back system, but Lazio not. So obviously, just early stages of the game is going to be about settling down. Obviously, they've been on the back end of a couple of results against Juve in the league, so they're looking to change it, and the manager's gone, OK, let's go and match up. So they're matching up exactly the same as Juve.
Here's Giorgio Chiellini. Pogba returns it to Chiellini, who has Evra available in that left wing-back role. And here he is, looking to make an early impression. No offside. Oh, it is now. The flag's gone up late against Llorente, had to be.
Very late as well. Going to be interesting for Llorente tonight. Is he going to get in behind the same as Morata? You can see he's gone a fraction early there. Yes, he is offside.
Here's Basta. Candreva. Had a few months on loan at Juventus back in 2010. Taken out by Pogba. Cataldi then will take this. And it's a goal already! It's a perfect start for Lazio! Just what they needed here! A goal inside 4 minutes has left Juventus absolutely stunned.
Well, ball comes across on the near post. It's a great whipping ball in. It's beaten on the near post, as you can see there. Storari in tonight, and you can see up and above the rest of the defenders. Just gets his head on it. Because Radu, who gets his head on it, just seems to come off his shoulder as well on impact. You can see he's leaning back there. Not a clean header. Comes off his shoulder. And that's the way it beats the keeper, unfortunately, Storari, who's come in tonight for Buffon.
Tevez takes that deep. Bazzali. It is going to be a free kick for Arturo Vidal.
We'll expect him to be involved on all occasions. Vidal, not only with the ball, but without it as well. There he gets caught late. You can see that clearly.
Andrea Pirlo standing over this free kick. He turned 36 yesterday. Pirlo floats it in. And Juventus do have their equaliser! Chiellini has popped up with a rapid response. Panic over, just like that. An extraordinary start to the Coppa Italia final with just over 10 minutes played. It's already 1-1.
And you can hardly hear yourself think of near you, Ian. It's just an incredible atmosphere, and Chiellini's back. There's the foul, and the free kick comes in from Pirlo, headed back into the area, and Chiellini, what a great finish that is. Central defender up from attack. There's a header back across the goal. Chiellini's first on it and into the roof of the net.
Evra. Vidal for Pirlo. Chiellini. Pogba. Evra. Ready to deliver. Llorente in there. He usually thrives on that kind of service. Felipe Anderson. Steered away by Chiellini. Pogba allowed the chance of the shot, and that's how close Parolo came. Juventus without two of their star turns tonight. Claudio Marchisio and Alvaro Morata both suspended. Morata sent off in the semi-final. Marchisio's ban was because he was booked twice in the competition. Lichtsteiner is going to get to this. Pogba arriving.
Just enough pressure put on him there by Basta, I think, as the ball come in. Lichtsteiner did very well, got to the dead ball line. That's where you want to get to when you're getting those crosses in. You can't keep it down, Pogba. Just enough done by Basta. Made contact. That's all you got to do, really. If you're not going to win it cleanly, got to make contact with the jumper.
It remains 1-1. The two early goals have not been added to. Extra time looming. Parolo over the top. Gudevic has got a chance here. Big chance. He's unable to take it as it's clutched by Sturari. Juventus making another change, which you see the arrival of Alessandro Matri. Matri in the box. Lichtsteiner is in there now as well. Tevez on the edge of the area. He's made really good progress, but everyone to peel back a bit. There still might be something on here for Vidal. Pirlo with a switch over the top. It's offside. Matri pretty much knew the flag was up, I think, although he thinks he was on.
That was a great little reverse ball. Thought he'd won the final, but there's the ball in. Maybe just a fraction offside, but the assistant on the far side may have got confused with another Juventus shirt just in front of him, but perhaps just offside.
Matri in the middle, Tevez and Vidal arriving. Pirlo, Chiellini, Tevez. Not that far away, just for a moment it looked a distinct possibility for Carlos Tevez.
Well, you don't want to be showing him inside on his right foot, that's for sure, because he can get those shots away rather quickly. He doesn't really get this one. He should be heading to the far corner, but he's not far over the top. So many times you see Tevez cutting in like that, and you see the ball nestling in the back of the net, but this time he's over the top.
Matri showing interest, but it's Maurizio and now Felipe Anderson and Basta. Kandreva. Jevic! Oh, brilliant! Oh, incredible! Off both posts! How close can you come to glory?
Here's the shot. Djurjevic, don't think there was a touch there, but there you can see come off the inside of the post. He's wheeling away. He thought he'd scored, and then he thinks it's going to go in again, and it bounces off the other post.
It was extraordinary. It stays at 1-1. Pirlo looking for that pass that matters, and that matters. It's Matri. Tevez, Matri. He's done it. Matri comes on to make the difference. Juventus have shown their
always happens. You have that bit of luck at one end, and then you lack a little bit of concentration at the other, and you're made to pay. But the ball from Pirlo is exquisite. It's over the top to Matri, and he doesn't have to check stride. Sure, he gets a little bit of luck with the rebound, but the ball was a beautiful one, and it comes back, and maybe the keeper should have done, Mauricio should have done better with it. Sneaks under his body, should have got that one away, but it just ricochets up into the top of the net, and it's 2-1 to Juve. Should have stopped it. I think he was anticipating more of a perfect strike than that. He was down a little bit early and just tipped it up into the net. From one end to the other. Oh, what a cruel game.
Anywhere will do for Juventus. Juventus have done the double. Serie A champions, Coppa Italia winners. Now for the Champions League. Watch out, Barcelona. At this rate, that tantalising treble could be on. It's a perfect 10 for Juventus. 10 Coppa Italias in their history. They're out on their own now. They're one ahead of Roma. They had to come from behind tonight, but there's just no stopping them.